Good morning, Nesties. It is December 25th, and happy holidays to all. I started off my Christmas I went and gave all my garlic and onions a cut this morning. Hi, I'm Netta from Netta's Nest, Florida Zone 10A, and I find that it's no time like a good time to have a beautiful, it's my Christmas tree, garden tour. Let's start off with inside. I do have some okra coming up. I have some peppers coming up. There's something else coming up back there. Oh, quite a few. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, so over here I got a tomato and a dwarf tomato growing. In here I put my mystery squash, nothing. And I did that on a 1220. These are some chocolate bell peppers. Oh, is that something? No, that's nothing. Here, pigeon peas, nothing. Here I put okra on 1220. Okra's coming up, good. Some more mystery seeds. I did 2 mysteries. No, this is my mystery generation 2 tomato. That's a mystery seed. That's a Paul Robeson. Those are just a bunch of peppers I had left over and threw them in there. I don't know what they are. That's Champagne Bubbles. That's my favorite tomato thus far. And right here is Purple Beauty pepper. And nothing. Is it moist? Yeah, it's moist. And then I had these already growing, some tomatoes. And I had some larger ones down here growing, and the puppies ate them. Yes, nightshades are poisonous to dogs, but he made a choice and he ate them. And those were the bigger ones, that's why they were down there. So, my daughter saw it. Can't eat it first. I said it was like a hornworm been in here. But ain't nobody do it but Nugget. Chip's not interested. Did have a small harvest of papaya, some paprika peppers, some green beans. I don't know what those tomatoes are. I'm gonna try one. That's a big pepper. They get bigger and bigger each time I harvest them. Some midget tomatoes. I've been picked that one. That's just going bad. And I think there's some cherry tomatoes in here. A little bit of carrots. So this is just stuff I went through and picked last night. Going outside. There's my big old basket of greens. Squirrels making all type of noise. It's beautiful out here this morning, guys. And per usual, let's start in the back of the garden. And I've been out here cleaning and grooming. I'm trying to get these little bit of sweet potatoes to grow right here so that I can get them cut and then reroot it and start somewhere else. These 2 pineapples survived back here. This papaya is just barely hanging on. I let this tomato do what it want to do. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this trellis. This lemon tree, nothing. This green stalk is like onions and a broccoli and some, the 2 top tiers are onions and what do you call them? Collard greens. And somebody keep coming way up here eating on these collard greens all the time. And of course I threw that down there. There's nothing over here. It's a junk bucket. I can't imagine that's actually something growing in there besides some grass and nothing. This is, that broke. Okay, that is nothing. That's just a bucket full of aloe. Here is my tree, and I think I'm gonna get some plums because I see shoots everywhere. So I hope I get plums because I love those plums. This is just the broccoli. There's a little one in there I'm trying to keep covered up. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this broccoli for the side shoots. I've already eaten this one. I'm excited to see the side shoots coming up already. This is a cabbage in here. He's being plagued by the snails, and that's it. So that's fine. I replanted a green bean right here and it died. But I do have one right there. So if it falls down and reseed itself, excellent. Here, those are yellow wax beans growing out there, and I dug up mostly everything here because this soil stays so moist, and I'm really debating on moving this whole container. This is the crepe myrtle. That's the grape. Grape's still going. There's some good pieces up there. I'm not gonna. I think it's due to cut back. I didn't get anything. I don't know. I'll probably just leave it alone. Also, I pulled up all my carrots in here. That tomatoes just been in there. Those sweet peas didn't shake anything. Debating on leaving these 2 strawberries in here and just let the strawberries just take over this whole bed. If that's an option, I just might do that. But I really want to probably kind of move this from back here because nothing's shaking and rattling back here. But I see those are wax bush beans coming back. All these bricks I've just been stuffing. What's up, honey?
Do you want me to cut up your potato and throw it in the air fryer?
No. Thank you, baby. Just been cutting up everything here. I think I'm just going to start asparagus all along here. Just throwing stuff in there. I noticed that cauliflower, no, not a cauliflower, but asparagus. I think that's an asparagus. This is me talking about asparagus. Brussels sprouts. And I know these leaves are all the same, in which I considered that they're all Brussels sprouts. Because if you look close, look at the Brussels growing on there. So, and that's one also. But it keeps acting like it's going to close up here like a cabbage. So, I don't know. I know that's a cabbage over there. I cleared that out. So, I've been clearing this out. I cut down a lot of my greens. I pulled out a lot of broccoli. If it doesn't have like a little head in it, it's not staying. So, not much in here. And I'm already getting ready to design what's going to be in here. It's going to be a lot of flowers, but I'll start preparing this for later on. I guess the snails done went to bed. Because, honey, they was up here just giving this little blossom what for, and I let them. Strawberries are still doing fine. Still got visitors. But this has been giving cherry tomatoes for the past couple months. This Sweet Alyssum smells just like honey to me. I still haven't tasted it. I really want to taste it. I got to see if it's edible. They're so cute. Smells so good. So this is my concrete bed. And what's out here, the soil has to be extremely rich in here. The leaves out here look fabulous. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I moved all that stuff out the way so that one over there can grow. I found a peanut and I moved it back over there. That's all the stuff in there was all down in there. I just stick it in there and I'm just filling up these bricks with stuff, and then I'm gonna put dirt on it and let the and then I can plant in it. Do have 2 strawberries down here. I hope they survive. Oh, and that one there. It's a carrot that looks fabulous. That one looks fabulous, and I hope it has a good, nice root on it. Oh, garlic all back here, onions all along here. That's another, I cut back my coya over there to find a tomato growing right there. Isn't that something? This huge tomato bush has tomatoes all up in there. Green beans and roses all intertwined, and tomatoes, and that's fine with me. Garlic all down here. This towel right here is full of bok choy. Now I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with everything out here. I did come down last night and I cut up those koyas and put some right here. So I want to patch here and put some mulch here because it was a mess. Squirrels are digging everywhere. Mustard greens just have not been shaking nothing. It could be the area, and so that'll be fine. I do have onions all throughout here also, and 2 pineapples. Looks like some tomatoes over there. Yeah, well, no, this is just a mess over here. If all else fails, when it's time to pull all this out, I put my crop cage right here, and then that'll be the spot that I'm going to plant corn. Over here, I do see some, is it nasturtiums growing back over here? My Koyas. This is my blackberry patch. This keeps trying to grow, but they keep tearing it up. I moved that pineapple over here. Those 2 avocados ain't doing nothing. This eggplant is getting enormous. I pushed all that eggplant up in there last night. And I have garlic and onion still growing out here. And then these are just some free radical tomatoes that are growing. There's one here. There's another one there. 2 seasons ago, I planted a whole bunch of tomato seeds out here and they never grew. Now all of a sudden, they're popping up. There's another one over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So it's 1, 2, 3. 3 cherry tomatoes that I did not plant. And this Cubanelle is making a comeback. Oh, there's actually a blossom and fruit there. But yeah, I cut this one back. It was a mess, but it's full of fruit now. Trying to keep my flower patch right there. And okay, some flower patch. Seeds, hummingbird, never got one. Onions, those green stalks are it's pretty good. Tomatoes, that's my water jug that a frog loves to live in. May he do not return. And this is just my version of just the holidays. And I got my little Koyas, you know, just a little something. That's all. And that's what this over here looks like. So as y'all guys, you all know, I grow in-ground green stalks, containers, raised bed, concrete beds. I'm just amazed that I cut a lot of this. Oops, somebody been over here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pin you. How about just leave you right here? Yes, they're broke, but they're it's blooming. Yeah, it's been a lot of patience with these peppers, I tell you. But they're here. I'm gonna leave them here. I don't need to pull them up. Oh, I thought I had came over here and cut all. Cutting all this stuff back because I'm gonna clean it all and I'm gonna dry it all and put it in a container. I didn't realize I moved this green stock. Not moved. We put this one up here yesterday, the boys. And there's one pepper, or probably a pepper or 2 out here, but definitely this area back here is going to be strictly for peppers. Now, I came through here last night and I put that doctor, he's just holding himself up right there. And this, what type of peppers those are, I don't know, but they're growing. So this is one tree right here, and this is another one. There's another tomato twirling up here. There goes some more green onions. Like I said, these green onions everywhere, y'all. I put green onions and garlic everywhere. And this is one of those little variegated peppers. I put that stuff on there to keep him safe. Not variegated, but like a candy cane pepper. Here go one down here. You can't really see the stripes on it, but he has like little stripes on him. So they have powder on them to keep them safe because the snails are so disrespectful. I do look at see, look at him. You see him? But he can't get in there. Aha! Look at this one. Not lack from trying, and everyone eating all the holes and everything. So I came through here and I put this pepper dust everywhere to keep them from. It was aphids in there. To keep all of them at bay, and it seems to have worked because I don't see none of them on. They don't fool with this stuff, and I'm glad the sprinkler system didn't come on. This whole alley back here is pepper and garlic. I did not come back here. I've been planting koyas. I tell you, if I can't grow nothing, baby, I can grow koyas. I can grow koyas. I just break them off and just stick and push them in the ground. That's all I do for them. If I don't get no onions or garlic, I'm gonna get a whole mess of chives, green onion tops. Now these tomatoes are all volunteer because that brown up under there is full of tomato pieces and it's growing. And they say, you know, your tomatoes are diseased, don't put it back in the ground. Man, I put all the mess back to the ground. I had to fill this up with powder because they was just tearing her up. And this one. And this one. And then I put a little companion in there for that one, just in case it didn't make it. I think these are hot peppers. I ain't finna eat them. There go some more peppers growing. It was one down here. They just tore him up. Look at that. Garlic's everywhere. Yeah. Tomatoes. Quite a few volunteer tomatoes out here. Got 1, 2. There's, I don't know, something down there. These are all peppers over here. So this is peppers. There's some more peppers. They're growing back in. So this right here. Y'all see it. My yellow hibiscus. What I did is just stuff the plant in there. And look at that. It's growing. All peppers back here. Tabasco pepper, some type of wicked pepper. There's a little round pepper down there. There's bell peppers. Oh, that one's finally growing. I am proud of that. Boy, these two right here, y'all know we've been through it. I think these are the ones that are from the store. Those are from in the house, and they were at them. Put them over there. I was looking for this. I sure was. Some more pineapple. I put that red cabbage down there, and I found that mustard green looked decent. I better wrap this up because it done took me 20 minutes just to do one half of the house. Finally filled that up. I'm going to move that. That's celery. Even though it's happy right there, but I got to find another home for that plant. I'm going to pull up that, because I just want that little ledge right there, my 2 pineapples and my stuff there. And I'm going to move this, but my beautiful flowers finally going. My strawberry likes it right here. This is some more onions and this carrots and green beans. And I do have a cabbage closing up over here. And I want to come through and I need to finish. I thought I done did all my onions, but I guess not. They're everywhere. More green beans up in here. I keep forgetting them. I don't know if I'm forgetting them or they just growing so fast. Tomatoes, growing ham. It's tomatoes all up in there. There we go. Put the rosemary over here just to help with smell deterrent. Alrighty. I said that was the first day of winter and I had stopped picking off my strawberries because I'm just going to let it flower and let them go to strawberries. I've been picking them off. More onions, whole eggplant bed, more broccoli. Peppers. And if I was cooking a roast today, we would have done scrape tub right on up. And I came back here. The azaleas are coming on and they're going to be blooming soon. I put all those coleus back there and then I tried to cover them up. That dragon fruit is there and it can make it void through this and vine. Onions in there, garlic in there. I took the strawberries out. Those are yellow wax and cucumbers, and the wax beans are bush, and the cucumbers can trellis and go there. I filled this up last night. I put more coleus down here. I'll let that sit in there as long as it's going to give me broccoli shoots. I'm trying to grow in here. Anything yet? Nope. It's too cold. But this is where it's going to stay. This is my version of WIG. It's just going to stay out here and do what it do. WIG 2026. Florida style. It's my grapefruit tree. I can actually say stuff is looking pretty. These leaves are coming back. Honey came out here and he did spray and I let him. He used my stuff and his stuff and mix it together. And that looks good. Got some potentials coming up. I don't see anybody up over here. This is all kohlrabi over here. So this is definitely cabbage. This is a collard green that I put over here. Some sweet alyssum, some tomatoes. That tower is mint and onions. There's one lonely pepper right there. I don't know what it is. There's a green bean on there sprawling around. And there's some turmeric. And I put turmeric down at the bottom. And I did notice I don't know if this is ginger or turmeric. I don't know what it is. I think it's ginger. That's ginger. But that's turmeric coming up. These are self-seeding flowers that are repopulating. More flowers coming up. That's turmeric. Let me see what it smells like. So I do have turmeric coming up. And this is all my different versions of mint. This one smells any different. That was spearmint. That was real familiar. I'm supposed to have some mojito mint out here. He claims this was Jamaican mint. I don't know what Jamaican mint is, but it didn't have no real. It smells really good though, but I think that's what that was. But it's all intertwined. I'm not gonna freeze it. Just if we need it, we'll just come and pick it. This mess here is just a garbage bucket and squash is growing out of it. I just threw it all out here. If it survives, it survives. If it don't, it don't. I did find a tomato down there growing somewhere. There it is, right behind the lemongrass. And you see all of my trees: kumquat, tangerine, orange, mulberry, not an apricot, but one with those little seeds in it, a banana behind it, my tropical beauty peach, coconut. I put Linden Amos out there, and then there is some pineapples right here and some sugar cane right there. Oh yeah. And over here I have peppers. This just kind of didn't grow because these peppers get long as my hand, but it's turning red. And there's another little one. These are those Jimmy Nardellos. And I put all kind of stuff out here. Is anything growing? I don't need you growing. I'll put some stuff down here. See if it grows. I ain't worried about it. Y'all, I put this Persian lime in here, but I think it's making a comeback, which I'm glad. Come on back. There's a tomato in here hanging out. Well, I guess they ate my tomato off of it. There it is. Oh, anyhow. And there were some little ones down there. Yep. There they are. Let's put it up here. Oh, there's another one. That's daikon radish. Oh, I saw a special tree over here. This is my ponderosa lemon. So I saw that special tree there. I saw that special tree there. I've been cutting this back, cutting it back because it was so diseased, and I gotta be careful. And then look at this. Ta-da! I'm excited about that. So this area right here in zone 3 is my new area here, but that has been my winter project. And there's another green stalk. So my latest winter project. And of course my mangoes are in bloom. They'll be here in May. I'm not sure if I see anything up here, but those are the rest of them. But this is my in-ground. This is my raised bed garden. I love it. Now I am waiting patiently on this peach tree to say it's still alive. I'm waiting for a bloom, a bud, any significance of life. But all down here, mustard greens and carrots and tomatoes, lettuce and carrots, celery, carrots, kale. And I did notice yesterday that my Barbados cherry, I don't think she knows that it's getting warm. She's going to give us some cherries. So she has earned her spot in the garden to not be moved. But I said that about Amos and Linda. And I had to move because I said I can't have Amos and Linda right here and then have a big old Barbados cherry right here. I had to move it. And that's why Amos and Linda found their new spot right there. So let's take a step back. Let's give y'all a panoramic. You know, my watermelon should be out there, but I don't know. And that's my little gray green stock. I did not move grow tower. I moved it. I threw that tomato. It was growing. The roots were as thick as my thumb, growing down through that bottom tier. Well, it's the top tier now. And Nuggets just eating the tomatoes. This is another project. But my only problem about this area here is the lack of sun. So, if anything, I'm going to put mulch down there. Somebody come out there and potty. Yep. I do have my pineapples out here. There's a tomato that's struggling. I need to get this lily over there. I do have flowers that I planted out here. What's the matter when they come up? And not everything is a weed. I did put some mustards out here. This mustard's been out here, but it's not happy. And I put snapdragons, mums, all kind of stuff out here. Chamomile. Trying to see what's going to come up in the fall. I might just go and throw that out. It was so diseased. Oh, look at there. There's another one. I might get some lemons. I might get some lemons. I might get some lemons. We have had a time with this tree right here. But I bought this one probably last year. And kept cutting it back, cutting it back, cutting it back. Until I thought I saw something. I said, okay, I'm not going to cut it no more. I don't know what that is. More tomatoes. I got a lot of tomatoes, y'all. Okay. Well, Nesties, that is it. That is it for 2025. This is what's been happening here. And I'll bring you guys back in January to see you if there's been any more progress. So from my home to yours, thank you.